guys, welcome back to Math at School. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can simplify a rational expression that looks like this. So believe it or not, this expression is not in its simplest form and you can further simplify this. And if you know how to solve this question, then go ahead, pause this video, solve it yourself, post your answers in the comment section down below so you can check whether you got this question right or not once I reveal the correct answer in just minutes. Now, meanwhile, I'm gonna help solve you this step by step by explaining things such as simplest form means numerator and denominator does not have a common factor in it. So what I mean by that is when you have an expression like this, you can break it down into factors. For example, 32, it can be written down as multiplication of prime numbers by writing out a factorization tree. So 8 times 4 is 32. 4 is 2 times 2, 8 is 4 times 2, 4 is 2 times 2. So 32 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 multiplied 5 times. And 8 is, most of you already know this, 2 multiplied 3 times. So if I rewrite it as 2/5 x squared over 2 cubed x, you can go ahead and rewrite it as 2 5 minus 3 times x 2 minus 1 because there is hidden 1 right here. And if you divide 2/5 with 2 cubed, that's equal to 2/5 minus 3. According to the rules of exponents. Now, and if I do that, I can rewrite the whole thing as, let's go ahead and move this, rewrite the whole thing as 2 squared times x1, which is 4x. So, 32x squared over 8x can be simplified into just 4x. Now, I am going to do just one more question like this before I start solving the question of the day, which is this. So let's move this right here and start solving the second question. If we have an expression like this, 9x plus 12, that also can be simplified because there are common factors between 9x and 12. So 9x can be rewritten as 3 squared times x. 12 is, well, if we do factorization tree again, is equal to 4 times 3. 4 is 2 times 2. So 2 squared times 3 is equal to 12. So let's write it right here. 2 squared times 3. So what's common factor between these two numbers? There's a common 3 there, right? So we can factor out 3 and rewrite this expression. We can just pull out 3 and write two numbers that when multiplied gives me 9x, and when multiplied gives me 12. So those two numbers will be 3x and positive 4. So that's how I factored out 3 from 9x plus 12. So that numerator part is done. And underneath I have 3. And conveniently, if I divide both numerator and denominator with 3, I can eliminate 3. So the final answer for this question will be 3x plus 4. That's the simplified version of this expression, 9x plus 12 over 3. So that's how you would simplify an expression like this. And finally, this expression is looking more complicated than the above two, but don't worry, we are going to factor out each numerator and denominator. So let's start with numerator. I have x squared plus x, and the common factor obviously among these two numbers, x squared and x, is x. So I'm going to factor out x and come up with two numbers that when multiplied with x gives me x squared and x. So first number will have to be x, because x times x will give me x squared. And second number will have to be positive 1, because x times 1 will give me x back. So I'm done with the numerator. Let's go ahead and factor the denominator. Now we have what's called quadratic equation. So I hope you know how to factor out a quadratic equation. What you do is write 2x here and come up with two numbers that when multiplied gives me 1, this number, and when added together gives me positive 2. So what are those numbers? Multiplied gives me 1, added gives me 2. And those are positive 1 and positive 1. 1 times 1 gives me 1. 1 plus 1 gives me 2. So I am going to box this part and box this part. So first part, x plus 1. Second part, another x plus 1. So I can rewrite this quadratic equation as x plus 1 times x plus 1, or simply x plus 1 squared. Alright, so let's go ahead and rewrite the whole thing. For the denominator, for the numerator, I have x times x plus 1, and that's this number. And for the numerator, I have x plus 1 squared. Now, if I divide both numerator and denominator with x plus 1, I can eliminate this part, and also I can eliminate 1x plus 1 from the denominator. So what I end up here is x over x plus 1, and that'll be our final answer for this original question right here. So x over x plus 1. So we could factor out, what we did was we factored out x from the numerator, and then we also factored out the denominator using how to factor out quadratic equation. So I hope this video helped, and if it did, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel for more helpful videos like this. Alright, I'll come back with more videos, and until then, have a great day.